I just think Bianca Belair, uh, okay, she's become very cookie cutter to me. As in like she's like a
You said
John
this.
Cena
You
match.
said this on I think both of the last shows. So no
Right. So
breaking news
right,
here.
and I apologize, man, but I was watching the Dakota Kai versus Bianca Belair match, and that's what it was. Is I was like, I've watched this match 20 times already. And that's honestly, man, that's really all I have to say. You know.
Yeah, you know already, brother. I don't give a fuck about this damn. It's crazy because I love Dakota Kai like outside of
Me too, bro.
WWE, bro. Like I love her
Her
in
and
ring
Raquel,
work, but
bro.
but I love Dakota Kai's like gaming stuff. You know, she make like
Yeah, man.
I think she's like super attractive.
Yeah, she's
EOS.
a lot like fucking. My bad.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
She's a lot like Zelina Vega. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like the weeb shit. You know, the anime and the video games and the streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I see it, you know.
Yeah.
Like what is it? Like one of those like what do they call it? Uwu chicks or whatever. Am I right on that or is that okay.
It's something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Someone in the comments will correct us anyways.
Yeah. Some stardom fan with a fucking Joshi in his profile picture. um, just kidding, but well, not really, but I
No,
digress.
he's not kidding at all.
Yeah. But I like Io Sky as well. She's a great worker, but and like
Bro, she's awesome.
mhm. And we talked about it with Bianca, you know, on previous shows. You know, it's just like not my favorite thing, but I
She's
don't
her
know, man.
kid,
She's been
and
in
that's
great,
awesome.
like she did great stuff with Sasha Banks. She's been in great stuff where I'm like, oh, this is great. And when she has people to work with, you know, like Dakota had like they worked. I'm not like shitting on their match or anything, but it's
Right,
just like I don't give a fuck about Damage Control. I don't give a fuck about Dakota Kai's shit in there. I like I'm so sorry, and I don't give a fuck about Bianca Belair's like title run right now. Um,
right. What is there to
and
be invested?
right, and not to disparage either. Oh God, because you're gonna make me get into this, but I was gonna say like Rhea Ripley won the belt, and
Yeah.
it's sort of like she's just sort of doing the same thing, which is fine. Like I don't expect like why would they people are like, well, what she has to be thrusted into this new thing, but it's like it doesn't always have to be that way. But then Marks on Twitter are freaking out because they're like, where's the story for Zelina Vega versus Rhea
What do you
Ripley
mean?
in Puerto Rico
There
at
is a
Backlash?
story.
And the story is on
There is
SmackDown or
story.
whatever. Zelina Vega was like, yo, Rhea Ripley punked me out. I'm the only Puerto Rican female on the roster in Puerto Rico at Backlash. Let me challenge Rhea Ripley. The reason you marks are saying, where's the story? Is simply because the match was announced first because they have to market it in Puerto Rico, you dumb fucks. So the match got leaked, right? And then they announced it on their Twitter and
Right.
shit because they had to, they're promoting it. Like the building's gonna start promoting it and shit. They're promoting it, you know? So and then on
Right.
SmackDown,
But
they explained 2 days later that Zelina Vega on television is in front of 2 million people watching their television program, is announcing, well, look, I'm the only Puerto Rican female on the roster, and Rhea Ripley's punked me out, and I deserve a shot at that belt. So again, it's not comparable to AEW going, LV can go versus Kenny Omega dream match in AEW. Why is this an AEW dream match? You know, it's not the same thing. So, not to bring AEW into it, but that's what everyone does.
yeah,
We've
Twitter
addressed it.
mark.
Yeah, we've addressed this before. If Tony Khan and them are going to bring each other up, we're going to bring them up in comparison as well. Sorry,
And
Hairline.
we will get into AEW.
We will,
Um
because Hairline actually watched
no but,
Dynamite this week. Absolutely incredible, astonishing. He's disgusted, but we'll get into that a little later. But anyways, let's stick. We're getting off track. This is we've been waiting to do this all week. Hairline, your thoughts on what I was
bro,
just talking about there?
man, I so like I agree with everything you said. I'm a huge fan of Dakota Kai. I'm a
Yeah,
huge fan of Io Sky.
yeah,
Why am I not a fan of this? It's because I'm not
dummy.
invested into it. It
Exactly.
is dummy shit. And then the same with Bianca Belair, man. When I'm watching every single match, and it's like it, you know, I'm happy that she is doing what she's doing for children and everything she's doing for the product and moving the business forward. and I'm not shitting on it in that sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy what she's doing for the WWE, but me as a fan, it's not doing anything for me. You know what I'm saying?
I could not agree
Um,
with the way you worded that more.
right. Right. Well, right, because I'm a fan of the WWE overall, man. And
Right.
like, I'm not going to be ignorant. It's like I see the shots of the crowd. There's little girls dressed up like Bianca Belair,
Bro,
man. And
yes,
like,
I
you
know.
know,
She's tremendous.
right,
Like I feel like she's a tremendous
right,
ambassador, everything sort of what she represents, like just that hard work. Look at her athleticism. Like she's really truly like, look, if you work hard, like
yeah,
you can become fucking Bianca Belair. Like she just worked really hard, dude, and achieved this shit for herself.
right,
And I'm
right,
not shitting
absolutely.
on
So,
any of that. She like deserves to
right,
be women's
correct,
champion too. I'm not even gonna be like, oh, she didn't. Like no, like you said, if little kids are dressing up, like little girls are dressing up like her, you gotta push that.
right. John Cena, right,
Exactly. It's John
in a
Cena, bro, with
nutshell,
little boys. She's the
right,
John Cena for little girls. So, and hey, John Cena wasn't over with people either, and then he won everyone
right.
over. So that's what Bianca, I think, is eventually going to do. But as a mark,
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah, as a pro wrestling mark from the Attitude Era, I'll reserve my right to say not for me right now. But anyways,